everyone, tune in today because I really feel as society, some of us have really, it's regressed in terms of movement. I'll explain in the video. Hi, so today is really a chat. I hope you catch the live premiere because if you've got any questions, I'll be able to take them. But I'm really wanted to have a chat about, as society, I think we've regressed in some ways and some ways not. I think some of us are very active and some of us have regressed to the point where we think a 20-minute walk is considered as an exercise. Now, don't mix this up of when, if you haven't seen my cardio video, please do check it out. It's really beneficial, whether you're advanced, whether you're new, whatever it is. It's got the benefits and why maybe on the social media platforms like Instagram, etc., or within, let's say, bodybuilding, strength training, it's dissed. But there's different elements. It's really important because cardiovascular is important, but depending what you're using it for. So, and there's another video where I talked about neat movement like walking. So instead of focusing on high intensity cardio all the time to burn calories, you can do that through walking, not overstressing your body, so that when you have your gym session, you are not already depleted a little bit. So don't confuse that with what we're going to chat about today. But really, a 20-minute exercise is healthy movement. That is not an exercise session. Now, if you've been injured and you're getting back on track, okay, I'd say hire a coach PT because they're going to be able to get more out of you, but okay, and then move forward. I'm sorry that needs to be said, but I think it's really important because if you're seeing that 20-minute walk is classed as exercise, then it's not. It is on a day where you're not feeling your best, where you need a rest, where you're taking a rest day from your exercise session. But we are mammals or humans that are meant to move as well throughout our day and not just be sedentary. So 10-minute, 20-minute walk is not an exercise session to be regarded. It's also in line with that, eating junk food, binge eating, drinking, sleeping late, life of the party, eating whole foods, drinking water, sleeping earlier, and people ask you why you're so boring. The two are very different. Now for me, I don't necessarily sleep early, and I mentioned this in a short that it pees me off hearing, because you feel excluded, entrepreneurs and successful people saying you need to get up at 5 a.m. and win your day. Yes, if you sleep at 9 p.m., yes. If you don't sleep at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. and you're not getting 7-8 hours sleep because you're a night owl or your shift or whatever, then no. It's really about having that balance. So we have to just make sure that we are mastering our balance in our lives, and we know it best. Your coach will be able to guide you through that, especially someone who's worked with different clientele. And I have done that, whether it's different regions in the world, whether it's different ethnicities, whether it's different age groups, different genders, different daily rhythms, to make sure that they also implement a routine in their day that best suits them, but also the human cardium rhythm as well. So we can see how that complements. And I've done that because I do that myself as well. But there's an element, and I've been guilty there, and probably that's where I've also been overweight, is we eat our emotions. I think also there's an encouragement of those that grind hard succeed and grind even harder, and those that are maybe starting a new path or trying to improve their habits but are seen as weak, okay, never change. And that is absolutely wrong, and I hope no one feels discouraged that way. Food for mood, sleep for recovery, water for hydration, weights for your muscle, cardio for your brain and your heart. Get these 5 things down, get them right, and you'll be in a better shape than the average person. That's all you have to do. Like all my videos, when I say progressive overload, lift heavier, lift heavy, I don't leave it there. I say lift heavier than what is heavy for you, because I know that it can be intimidating when you see everyone lifting, I don't know, 100 kg or squatting 100 kg or 200 kg, let's say, and it's kind of like, okay, is that what's regarded as heavy? I'm not going to get there. And no, it's not like that. You need to see what's heavy for you and you progress. Especially if you've got a coach, you won't even feel that you've progressed. You'll see that you've progressed. So yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say is, this reminds me of a conversation I had with a colleague, kind of like a friend actually, where they were saying that we have to use forms of artificial hardship to battle modern day living. We have to exercise now because we don't move enough throughout our days. We're at our desks, we're usually back to back, whatever it is. We have to control what we eat because there's so many seed oils, processed foods around us, and stress triggers as well. It's not meant as an insult to anyone who maybe walks 20 minutes a day and regards it as their exercise. I mean, if you're walking 20 minutes a day and you're 80 years old, that's different. If you're walking 20 minutes a day and you're 30 and you think that's exercise, there's a lot more you can do, and I'm here to encourage you on that. It's more of a reminder that the more comfortable our lives are, the more we've got to fight the modern day living that beats us down. Whereas, you know, these things that I mentioned, like sleep, exercise, etc., help us actually grind back at life. So I hope you liked this kind of, I don't even know what to call this video, but yeah, I hope it's motivated you to do a little bit more than if you are a 20-minute, or if you're thinking to start out, that you go ahead because you're capable of it. And I'll see you in our next video. Take care.